YouTube. Today I am going to be reviewing the Tier 7 auto-loading premium French tank, the AMX 1357, that cost I think like 4,000 gold to buy it from the shop. But so I'm just going to be reviewing the tank like I did with the other tanks, but I'm just reviewing it, and I will show gameplay of me playing the AMX 1357. But as you can see, I've actually played this is my most played tank. Well, the tank that I gained most XP on. But this tank it's a auto-loading tank that I think has like 8 bullets in its round, and it has a reload of like 15, I think. Yeah. And then it only does 90 damage, 143 through 195 penetration. It isn't that much for just one shot, but it has a lot of shots, and it does like 600 damage if you get lucky per roll. But it can't take down the whole tank unless it's like tier 5 or lower, which don't really get matched up with that. But you have to be lucky to get 90 each shot, because sometimes it does like 80, 70. But if you do like 650 damage per round, that's pretty good. Doing damage to any enemy tank. But the AMX 1357 has a signal range of 750 and a view range of 390, with the turret armor being 40, 20, 20, and the rate of fire of it being 20.87 per minute. The accuracy is good on its tank, standing at a 0.37, and the aiming time is 2.30, which that is good for the aiming and accuracy on this tank. The tank has like a small, whenever you start moving, it like starts getting faster. Like it starts out slow, but it gets faster over time. And its max is 48 kilometers per minute, I think it says. But the traverse speed on the turret is 45. And I've went over everything else. The engine power is 250. With the gun at a 57 millimeter, the turret is a tier 7. It's called AMX 1357. A tier 6 gun, a tier 5 engine, the Sophium 8GXB, and then a tier 7, and then tier 7 tracks, and a tier 10 radio, the SCR 528F. And that's good for this French tank. This French tank is kind of like the AMX. Oh no, not this tank. The AMX 1357 looks like the AMX 12T or the AMX 30. Yeah, it looks like the AMX 1375, but not the stock AMX 1375. But the tier 7 French auto-loading tank is that once you get like more upgrades, it has like a longer gun, and then it starts looking like the AMX 57. But this tank, I'm gonna be playing like gameplay of it. I don't know, in a few minutes. But I have a crew that has I have a few skills on the perks. I have the off-road driving that is like it looks like 50% done. I have smooth ride on it and recon, yeah, on it. And then I have the I have a small repair kit, large repair kit, and a manual fire extinguisher equipped on it. And for the equipment, I have a enchanted Torsium bars of 1T class, coated optics, and a 5 plus, and improved the ventilations. All on this tank. I do not have camouflage on it, but I probably should do that. Never mind. I won't do that for these battles I will be playing. Well, battle I will play. Since I'm not comparing this tank to any other tank, I will only show one game of it, to you guys. But this tank, it's good at close range and it's good at sniping. This tank, since it has like a low, it has a low accuracy, it could snipe pretty good, and it could snipe fast, due to its aim timing at 2 seconds per each shot. I got into this game quick. This game pretty quick. I had to create a party so no one else was with me. But I forgot to mention that this tank, it is good for spotting if you have the right things on it. And it's good to like just camp in bushes and hit people all around that are around you and you can see. It is very easily penetrated though, so you can't try to side scrape on it or try to just put someone's hole to you. But they can always penetrate you mostly. Like you are like the Iron Rain or the Scorpion G. You have like no armor on it. So don't try to side scrape on it if you are playing it. And here I am against the Vanguard, trying to shoot him. Frick. Missed the whole thing. Yeah, see, you could like always get hit by enemy teams. I'll try to just stay back and shoot enemies to show you the damage and what it can do with this auto-loading clip.
Dropping target. Got it. We didn't penetrate their armor.
I did not get to shoot and penetrate to the sharpshooter, but I did get to damage his track a little. And that Drugan is aiming right at me. This tank has a long barrel, but it isn't big like the UV2 upgrade.
Target locked.
Okay. pink tigers by me. I do not have many hit points left on this French tank. I do not have camo on it still. But I did not get to, I did 82 damage, which that was from ramming the enemy. But I'll try to actually hit the enemy. Again. 95. Nice, 93. Yeah, I just did like 200 damage to that sharpshooter by the side. It's easy to penetrate an enemy like the side of their armor, but well, their tracks, because that's the only spot you can penetrate the enemy mostly. On this tank doesn't have high penetration, but this tank is good for just unleashing the overloading on an enemy. I'll try to shoot this Vanguard. No, I'll try to shoot this T-30. Oh, dang it. I just got hit. Okay, as you can see, I just got done with my game. I got to show you the damage it could do, about like 90, 93. It could do up to like, 93, and then down to like 70 at close range. I've never tried sniping with it, but I know it is good at sniping with it. It has a reload of 15 seconds, and I'll just show you guys to prove it, that it doesn't have good armor. It only goes up to 51 millimeters of armor right at the front, and 40 and 50 millimeters of armor, they aren't in big spots. But then everywhere else, they're like everywhere. So just hit the AMX 1357 anywhere but the like kind of lower plate.